She said to her husband about 5 times that she wanted this and she wanted that, and her husband kept reminding her that they didn't have any money. And I'm like going, wait, what? You don't have any money? Well, why the hell are you bidding me up to $250 if you don't have any money? So how? Wait, you were bidding out of your back pocket $250, but yet you don't have any money, and your husband warned you 5 times through the whole process that you don't have any money. Wait, what? Go video! What's going on? Here we are. We are back. We are back. It's good to be back. We're back and we're gonna stop for coffee. So we are on our way home. We did it was like a yard sale, 1 hour private yard sale, and honestly there wasn't that many people there. There was like 10 or 20 people there, and so I went to this yard sale. Basically, I don't even know how to tell this story. It's freaking weird. So basically, because Lobster's this TikTok famous. So Lobster's TikTok famous. TikTok, you don't stop. But anyway, Lobster's TikTok famous, and he had somebody contact him about a clean out. And the person lives in Douglas, Massachusetts. Now Lobster lives in California. And I guess TikTok reaches all kinds of people. She probably saw the HotDog video. Anyway, so Lobster made the contact, and I followed through, and I went to the sale. A buddy of mine did go yesterday for a private pick. He buys like big items and stuff like that. Big old antique big items, cast stuff like that. This little thing here. Paid $1. Paid $1. Come on now. So yeah, total in was $850 on the first run and $160 on the second run. I knew the second run was going to be a little lighter. It's about 16 boxes on the second run, and it was about 30 to 40 boxes on the first run. So I did just grab some random boxes for a Doesn't Mystery. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can either go home and unload, or I can bring this all to the flea market at about 4:30 in the morning and start sorting it. Bring a bottle of Windex and start cleaning the crap. I mean, there's some abilities to do pretty darn good. Yeah, nobody has any of this crap. No one's gonna bring any of this crap. Nobody's bringing any of this stuff. Nobody has any of this stuff. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm at a crossroad. The thing is, I could go offload all this, crunch it and crunch numbers, grind it out, crunch numbers to maybe, I spent $1,000, I should get $5,000 back, right? So, crunch numbers. If you paid $1 for something that's worth $5 and you have 1,000 items for $1,000, that's $5,000. It's the easiest way to do it. So yeah, we'd be pretty close to 1,000 items in the truck. Are they $5 each? No, some of them are 3 or 4 or 10 and 20s, and there's some 50s, a bunch of 50s for sure. There's hundreds. There's some items worth 100 easy. So there's some solid variable, which is good. the variable makes it where I do have the ability to take it to the flea market. Take it and try to achieve that 70%. Sadly, I have boxes in here that I did not go through. I did not sort them. I did not look through them. So I'd be pretty much just dropping shit on the ground and then trying to sell it without any clue of what it is, what it does, and what it sells for. I would have to do everything by eye, old school. I'll end up looking up like 20 things, and that's about it. So if I do that, shit's gonna slip through the crack. We know that. But and when I do my numbers, I'm giving you like an eBay number at 1,000 into 5,000. I mean, that's pretty good. It's a lot of work. Is 1,000 into 3,000 better at taking it to the flea market and just dumping it? Keep in mind, you're going to be going home with a half a van full for sure. I don't know. I'm gonna have to sit down for about a half hour and think about this, about whether it'd be more profitable in trying to hit the 70% mark at the flea market rather than listing it all on eBay. So definitely some solid variables. Definitely got to do a little thinking. So we'll cut clip. We'll do some thinking and we'll come back. What's going on? Go video. All right. So prognosis was we didn't take anything to the flea market. We decided to sort everything. It's a lot. I got to get it done in a day. Here's today. I'm gonna try and get it done in 24-hour. It's like a full sort. If you want to go hot and heavy, you got to get it done. It is what it is. Fast is the best way. But yet you have to be a little thorough or you're just going to give stuff away. Stuff's going to go through the cracks. You're not going to overly really learn anything. If you go really fast, you won't learn anything. You won't learn any of the categories. There's stuff here that I particularly purchased to dive in a little bit more into the categories. And I ain't going to lie, it's a lot, all right? We'll let the dogs in and then we'll go through it. And you stink of butts. Into Go ahead in. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm literally sorting everything, and then I will have to clean my floor again. I just washed it, and Grandma always told me you get on your hands and knees to wash a floor. That's how you wash a floor. Just so you know, you don't use a mop. You don't do any of that. You use the soap and the hot water on the hands and knees on the floor. That's how you do it. And this glass kind of dictates that era of hands and knees on the floor, the cleaning stuff. You get nitty and gritty. I mean, nowadays we're all privileged with our dishwashers and our Roombas and robots and all this other crap. Manual labor. That's the way to do it. All right, so here you go. Got a pile of glass. Forget, I'll go through the story. So here we go. Here's the pile of glass of the Pyrex stuff and fireking. It's a little fireking, Pyrex. Decent stuff. Different patterns and shapes and colors and all that good stuff. Some more Pyrex and fireking, all different patterns and shapes and stuff like that. Give you a little
kinds of little cups and all kinds of stuff. And then we got these ones over here. So I found those in the barn, little barn, shed, garage, whatever you want to call it. And then all this other stuff was in the house. So I'll run through the story. I tell long stories. You're going to be here a while, but it's going to be a story. So basically, Lobster made the contact. I went there at 7 o'clock, 7:30. There was some people there. They put a couple boxes outside, so that initiated that there's a yard sale. Some people came and they were rummaging through boxes. I don't think they normally really let anybody into the house yet. It was more like a yard sale / estate sale. Like you could go in the house. The lady was a dealer. Absolutely, for sure. Absolutely. This is total dealer material. There was dealer cases in the house. There's total signs of that she was definitely a dealer of some sort. So anyway, sorry, this is going to be long stories. So the lady knew that there was going to be interest in the Pyrex. Sweet lady. Very nice. Casa, I think. So yeah, she didn't want to shoot herself in the foot. Understandable, fully. So she said there was this one lady, and so this is what happened. I started rummaging around. Within a half hour later, I went back in the house because she said she had all the Pyrex in one pile, Pyrex and fireking. Yeah, I know some of it's fireking. I just call it Pyrex because it all looks kind of the same. And she said there was one other lady standing there that wanted to buy it too. Okay. And all right. So there's one other lady standing there too. I had to get the face because my face is going to definitely show some reactions to what happened through the whole process. I won't say I got irritated or discouraged or anything like that. I just kind of got like caught off guard. The lady says 150, and the lady that's standing there trying to buy the stuff goes, "Oh yeah, I got 150, sure." I'm like, wait, what's going on here? Is this like an auction? I didn't know it was at an auction. I thought it was at a yard sale. And the lady selling the stuff thought that was kind of funny because she's like, yeah, I guess so. I guess we're at an auction now. I didn't want to be like, you need an auction license to have an auction, but I bared with it. So I said, yeah, all right, 150, 160. She's like, 170. I'm like, okay, 200. She's like, 220. I'm like, okay, 250. And she's, oh, no, stinky. I'm not paying. No, yeah, you can have it, 250. Yeah, I'm not touching that. It's like, all right, whatever. And I just roll with the punches. That's my jumping off point. It's the first thing. It was like 7:45, 8 o'clock. I'm buying $250 worth of Pyrex and fireking stuff. Sorry about the light. So, I mean, I didn't know that was going to happen. It was a weird auction thing or whatever, which is understandable. The lady didn't want to shoot herself in the foot. She wanted to maximize the most that she could out of it all. Totally agreed. 20 minutes later, after I bought it, that same lady came in and asked me if I would sell her this olive fireking. I was like, yeah, you can have it, $50. And I'm not paying you $50 for that. And I'm like, well, that's what I want for it. I want $50 for that. I didn't want to be like, I want $50 for that because you bid me up to $250 and now you're trying to buy some of the stuff. You could have let me buy it all for $150 and then just said, can I have that? And I would have said, yeah, all right, $10, have it, whatever.
No, you bid me up to $250. What do you think I'm going to say? $1? No. What people do in their mind blows my mind sometimes. People are weird, all right? And I mean, you discouraged me, so I'm going to discourage you back. Like, it's only fair. And she kind of took it as like I'm being rude. And I'm just like, no, I'm not being rude. You're being rude. So anyway, with that, I moved on. And she kind of was like putting more of the Pyrex. There was some other Pyrex. And she was like putting in my pile. She was so discouraged. Which is fine. I mean, you did it to me first. I did it back. I mean, I asked to buy all this out of the kitchen. So she pulled it out of the kitchen and put it on the kitchen table. And then she knew that other people were going to take interest. She said to her husband about 5 times that she wanted this and she wanted that. And her husband kept reminding her that they didn't have any money. And I'm like going, wait, what? You don't have any money? Well, why the hell are you bidding me up to $250 if you don't have any money? So wait, you were bidding out of your back pocket $250, but yet you don't have any money. And your husband warned you 5 times through the whole process that you don't have any money. Wait, what? That's just rude. I'm sorry. You don't go to an auction with no money, bid people up without any money. That lady got lucky, all right? That lady got real lucky. That I didn't just drop this crap on her. She got lucky that she didn't get it up to like $500 and bidding back and forth for this crap. And then me just drop it on her ass and her not have the money. And that would have put her in the goddamn doghouse. People, do not do that if that's going to put you in the doghouse. I mean, come on. Like, shit ain't that important. Get your ethics correct, all right? So, anyway. This is all the crap that I got for $250. All these bowls. We're going to do pretty good on it. Random box lots of glass. We're just going to kind of go through the haul. This is basically a haul video now. I just wanted to tell you that story of how I, seriously got overbid up 100 because some lady impulsively was bidding me up on impulse without any funditure, and I don't know. I just found that crazy. But there's all kinds of stuff. It's a nice little lot of randoms. You get to sort through it all. I mean, it's all pretty sorted here. I got the rows of the glasses that match and everything that matches. I'm getting the plan right now of where everything's gonna go, how I'm gonna do it, where I'm gonna bring what, how I'm gonna do it. Here's some kitchenwares. I mean, we've done well on these before, so we'll make another lot. There's some little lots here of different wares. Here's some scrap. There's a little thing of hobnob nail lamps. Yeah, let me touch them hobnobs. Yeah, definitely got quite a few hobnobs, knobature knobs of hobs. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. We got this Sunbeam Mixer. It's got all the parts except for this little spigot thing that attaches to this jadeite bowl. These are all, they look jadeite to me. This one looks a little more current, but it was in the box. It just doesn't really overly match, but it's still nice. But it was missing one part, and I actually went back and I found that one part that goes to this bottom. So that's cool. So that's complete. That does like I think it does like 100. It's a pretty good one. Now I don't want to be like they were giving this stuff away. They were not giving this stuff away. I paid up for this stuff for sure. Here's a nice little TV, like a little Zenith. I mean, I ain't gonna let that go to waste. This is a JVC boombox. Honestly, I wasn't gonna let it go to waste. It had a 3-disc changer, and I thought that was kind of interesting. Also, it had 2 tape cassettes, and actually there was a tape in there, which almost confirms that it probably works. So I grabbed that. That was kind of cool. It's a nice little boombox. It's a little big, but pretty much all this stuff I haven't gone through yet. We're gonna open up all these boxes eventually. We'll stick around for some of that. This is probably the better of some of the items that I thought that were cool. They bring up definitely some past for some people. My mom had these. My grandma had these. I remember these. So, you know what happens when you play on nostalgia. You can get some good money for stuff like that. There was more of them. Some other people bought some of them. I didn't overly grab these until the end, actually. But there's some really good ones. There's a little angel. There's more Christmas holiday, Christmas. This is going to be where I'm going to start my listing process. It's all these little Christmas trees, these little wreaths, nice little bunny. Get some candy canes. Get some candles. Some more candy canes. Christmas tree. Oh, I don't want to break any. Christmas tree. Little person praying. Just a happy kid. It's another happy kid. It's a duck. Some more Christmas. It's another duck. Another duck. Another duck. All kinds of ducks. Hopefully the duck does pretty good. Another candy cane. And a basketball player. That one's not common. That might be $50. So this is where I'm gonna start. Honestly, I think I can recover a lot just out of this tote. We got this blow mold. Woman blowing a horn. Horatio horn blower. Got this Santa on a sleigh. There's the 2 reindeer. That's nice. That one's cool. We got a Santa that's a little beat up. We got this little coin bank one. We got another Santa. We got this little tower light here. We got more of these popcorn decoration. Oh, hold on. There we go. All right, we got the clown. We got the harvest ladies. There's another 2 women praying, kids, women. We got 2 Santas. We got this one here, this Halloween one. That was a good one. It's got a little damage, but it's pretty good. There's another one, another Halloween one. Those are at least 50 to a hunch. And then I got this mouse. That one does about 80. It's not overly common. So that's some cool stuff there, right? Let me just, yeah, I know. The reason why some of my videos take long is I actually put the stuff back into the totes sometimes. Where, I showed you, but I had to do some of the work again. Yeah, basically boxes of stuff and more stuff and stuff over here, there's stuff right here, there's boxes of stuff there, we got records right here, there's records right there, bottles, Halloween. All right, simmer down. Some toys, some strawberry shortcake. We got some lamps and some other things. Yeah, basically I turned my kitchen into like a antique store right now, but I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get it done. Sorry, honey. So yeah, we get a ton of this Tupperware. I think I have another 2 boxes of Tupperware. I think this box is all Tupperware here. Yeah, I mean, I can't show you everything, Can't show you every individual piece, but you can get the idea of what's going on. A nice glass pitcher, that's nice. These coffee pots are fire. This one is really good. That one does 100, if you can believe that. This coffee pot. It's got like a percolator inside. It's Pyrex coffee thing. There's another one. I never seen them the glass handle. She had a ton of these. I grabbed another 2. I have another 2 in the truck. Records. There's a box of records there. There's a box of records there. They're all good records. I mean, I don't normally find decent records. They're all decent. I get a ton of these. You guys are probably like, yeah, nah. But honestly, these do pretty good. This one's got a couple dings and dents in it, but the small ones do well. Those little percolators, all kinds of them. I think I have another 3. I grabbed these little Hallmark power box, electrical power supply for the animatronic stuff and lights and stuff like that. I figured somebody needs those. There's 2 of those. Nativity sets. I have like 4 or 5 nativity sets. If that's even how you say it. Get this nice piece here. It's a good one. It's a nice little stacking tray. Couple of decent lamps. Here's the Grundig that we got out of the auction a couple months ago. I had that sold at $250, but honestly, I'm kind of like, when I know it's nice, I'm like, I'll save it. I'll save it. I'll get another 150 for it. Honestly, I gotta move it again, find a spot for it, take care of it, not get it scratched. Don't get it scratched, or else then you back at 250. So I took it home. I'm like, frick it, I'm gonna keep it. But yeah, a lot of stuff.
I mean, I could just like go for days showing you this crap. So if you're interested and you like this video, I guess we could do another video of it. There's no way that I'm going to be able to log everything, and that's kind of discouraging, but yeah, check it. Right, hold on. Here you guys, another 4. I think I have another 3 in the truck. And I was telling my mom, I'm like, she's like, oh, these do well. I'm like, yeah. And I have another like 10 in the basement. I've been like saving those. I could be the guy that has, maybe I should just be the guy. I just flood the market. They're all coming from my house. That's funny. I'm only showing you some of the stuff that I found interesting. These are cool. They're like these are so nice. Some lampshades. They could be re-straightened a little bit. This one's cute. It's got a nice little kids design with, it's like a tiger jumping through a hoop and a swan or something. That's nice. I like that stuff. Lampshades, they're hard. They're hard, but you know, they're worth it. What's this thing? I think this is just a random box. It said keep, so I grabbed it. I mean, it says keep. Throw it in the pile. Why not? Nutcracker ornament collection. Looks like some ornaments. Got some pots to nativity sets. All this stuff needs to be sorted and separated. Some okay ornaments in here. Some pretty good ones. So let me stop the camera and all these are in good shape too. That's an interesting box full of this lady loves nativity sets. Huh. She loved that stuff. Check this out. A nice lobster. We got a box of people here. Peoples, cars, bikes, chickens. I thought this was cool. Said the lady, I'm like, this is probably the best item in the whole house. Yeah, vintage garment, huh? You get a vintage corset? I don't know what that's worth. Who knows? I thought that was kind of interesting. What's in here? Records. You guys like records? Let My People Go. Donny Osmond. I mean, that's probably worth some money, all this. You get the sleeves alone. It's probably worth 10, 20 bucks. That's probably $100 worth of records. I'm not even going to probably overly look at that. Sadly, that'll probably just go in a lot. A lot of this stuff just goes in lots. I mean, if it's like records, I don't want to deal with it. That's how I do it, right? I'll analyze it. If I like it, I'll put it on the back burner. If I don't overly like it, and I think I can sell it and it'll move, I'll list it. I'm not shy about listing this. Would I take this to the flea market? Probably not. People don't really buy these.
So, I mean, if it was maybe 3 or 4 lots, I would do like 3 or 4 lots. Break it up. That way I can actually get some decent photos in there. Everyone can see actually what's maybe some of the titles. I would not list the titles. I would just throw it on the ground and literally list it. Guy Lombardo, Old Lang Syne. I mean, come on now. Old Lang Syne, that's a classic. Everyone redoes that. Wood Chopper's Ball. I don't know nothing, you know? I know nothing. Sometimes knowing nothing's good, sometimes knowing nothing's bad. You can't be an expert in everything, you know? That's the thing. You could try, but... What do we got in here? This box is interesting. Yeah, I grabbed this one because I saw Charlie Brown shit on the top. Pardon my French. We sell some of this stuff in the mill. So, I grabbed it. Some more fabric. Some bandanas. Some linens. I grabbed it just because this was on the top. I figured there was maybe something better at the bottom. Blanket. Sheet. That's decent fabric. It's not bad. That was not bad. So, I mean, I can sell this. Yeah, she was buying all this stuff at Savers. Are these pillowcases? Curtain and drape. Bed and bath. Yeah, that's a Savers tag. This is a curtain. This is a curtain. Short one. But, I mean, you get the gists of what's going on here. I just grab boxes. Sometimes grabbing boxes is a good way to go, you know? So what's this box worth? I don't know, $10? $20? Really grind it out, you get 50 out of it. I grabbed this box, a random box, you know? I was showing this box to my sister too. She was like, yeah, you gonna take that? I was like, I don't know, I mean, it's sorted. It's already sorted. All you gotta do is look this one thing up right here. Fisher Price, roll arounds. Take a picture of the box full, dump them on the ground and dump them back in the box. Pretty easy ad, right? Let's see what we got. Hold on. All right, there you go. We looked it up. There you go, right there. Roll arounds. Yeah, what's this? There's some that are new sealed. Some other ones there. What do we got? $50 to $100 right there in roll arounds. Come on now, son. You gotta, that's why I buy random boxes, pretty much, you know? Like, you know, who would know that, a baby, what's that, a baby sensor, I don't know, baby learning toys? Who would know, you know? But because it was in a box, you know, that's why I grabbed it. Honestly, I started getting a little grabby towards the end. That's why some of these box lots are just gonna be mixed. It's like just mixed box lots. Totally unsorted. That's cute. The mill does good with figurines and stuff like that, little trinkets. Some more figurines in here. That's what it's feeling like it is. trinkets and figurines. Little tea. We got some crystal cut glass. Some hobnob action. It's plastic. Yeah. It's not the greatest. Some other cut glass stuff. But this lady had good taste. She wasn't overly buying a lot of junk, let me tell you. I mean, you see from some of this stuff, she wasn't buying junk. A lot of her Christmas ornaments and decorations and stuff, a lot of it was like, you know, pretty choice stuff. You know, she wasn't just buying the run of the mill crap. Some knife sets in there. Yeah, who knows what's in some of this stuff? That's why I gotta sort it all. And some costume jewelry, $1 stuff. Some toys, and the list goes on. 2 boxes there, there's a box there. I mean, I went through all these boxes. That's my pile of boxes that I already went through. And there's bigger pieces outside. I'll have to do another video for part 2. And there's, I went back. Ain't gonna lie, I went back. Steve went with me. We both agreed that there was no reason not to go back. And I spent $125. It's a lot of Christmas. I don't overly do Christmas, but it's a category, you know? And because I don't overly do a lot of Christmas, it's a new category. So we're going to learn it. We're going to learn it slowly. The Tupperware, new category. We're going to learn it. The Fobberware. Got a ton of it. Got to learn it. The records I do pretty well at the mill. I'm not going to really... You know, I can give those. Mom Dukes does way better number crunching on like particulars for me, which is awesome because she kind of likes learning that stuff. She don't mind records. She likes the figurines better though. So I know what I'm gonna do is pretty much anything that's a figurine, it's going to the mill, and she's gonna look it up and she's gonna figure it out. And she's gonna dive into that category. So I'm sadly not going to get that category. She will. Honestly, a lot of the glass, I think a lot of it's probably going to go to the mill. She's better at that category than me. She's older. She knows, she's seen Pyrex. She's used all the stuff. So she knows more than me. So I'm passing it off. It's an easy pass off. And she enjoys it. It's because it's good. I mean, how can't you enjoy some of that material, you know? It's all good material, you know? Get to play with all that stuff. Get to play with all that. Mom Deuce is going to get a good Christmas present. Though keep in mind, she gets to keep all the green glass. And she should keep a little bit more stuff. So, all right. So yeah, I love Ma Dukes. If you're watching, you get whatever you want. When it comes to the house, that's the moment that you decide that if you want it, you keep it. Don't even think about the numbers. That stuff's irrelevant. So, because anything that you keep, you can always sell later. Because if you find a better one, or your tastes in the collection become different, that's how you collect. You know, you collect, and then when you're done, you're done.
Yeah. Cool stuff. Happy Halloween. Meow. Alright, here's some video of the other stuff we got in the pile. We got some bird houses, bird cages, a couple lamps. There's another one over here, a little rack, postage stamp dispenser, some more Magnolite, a little letter thing for house, some insulators, hairy. Probably gonna turn those into like planters. Some other primitive stuff, little primitive birdhouse, like that stuff. This is some other pole that I might use for some kind of birdhouse. Get the clothes rack. Get a nice basket. Very nice basket. This is a grenade crate. Some bottles in a old painting carrier, which actually these do pretty well. A wood crate full of junk. This cabinet here, and this plastic thing that might get thrown away. Oh no. We have it's like a medicine cabinet, but it's got like hardware in it. A little metal chair, vintage chair, plant hanger. What do we got? A little, looks like a medicine cabinet thing. Another Coke crate, and this fine piece of woodcraft too. Not bad. It's got some hangers. I see what they were doing with that. And oh, what else do we got? It's the rest of the stuff. Some other things. Some other Christmas stuff. Pitches. There's a couple boxes deep in there. There's a Christmas tree right here, and we threw that in. Said frig it. There's a couple of little blow molds in here. This is kind of cool. This old hat box. This does pretty well. You've already seen that. I got like a box of trolls. Those do pretty good. Some more Halloween right there. There's a couple more trolls. There's a couple more Fireking cups. I think another Magna light. Just some old like some of that. Stuff like that. A box of toys. Christmas. More Christmas. Stars. Stuff like that. Porcelain figures. Yeah, you get the point. Kind of what I was getting. But yeah, that's what I got. That's the haul. It's nothing too crazy until I sort it all. You can go back in. I've got a pair of these floor mats. All right, now everything's getting home. We got bottles sorted and priced here. all picture frames here. CDs in here that are all priced. Here's a box of the vintage. It's all kinds of like tapestries and where do they have it right here? Armrest and chair backs. I would assume there's more of that in here. Records, and more bottles, all sorted, ready to go. 2 ammo boxes. I think I got those out of the auction, which I'm gonna list those. This mid-century lamp. I think I'm gonna bring this to the mill. It's pretty nice. Bring it to the mill and not be bothered with it, but yeah, everything's sorted. So we got the Christmas decorations. This is a box of flea market stuff or possible mill. This is another box for flea market, maybe mill booth, or whatever you guys want to call it, booth. These 2 boxes here are booth. That might go to the booth and set that up. Flea market. I'm going to end up using this display case for the flea market. Here's some other flea market things that I just throw on the ground. And then here's some items that we're going to bring and list. All these Legos, and I'm undecided what I'm going to do with these Christmas lights. We are going to list this one. I am going to keep this B. We'll list this Christmas carousel. We'll test that. I got a nice military bag that I'm going to list. What's in here? I'm going to sell that Farberware. Burners. This Christmas I'm going to store until I'm ready to deal with it, but it's probably going to go to the mill, but it's going downstairs for storage. And yeah, we're still sorting some of the glass. We got some of this green glass out now. Uranium glass. Some fireking cups. Some other figurines. This is all the nativity, which I think there's a whole nother box of it. Yeah, it's a lot. I gotta sort all that and make sets. Here's all the glasses and some Fire King cups. I put all these in trays to move easier. I think these like these beer, you get like beer box trays and maybe double them up. They're nice for moving because it's always nice to see what you actually have there. I don't know, many different ways you can do it. And here's some little dolls that were in there. Brand new Stratego game, some other Christmas paper wall hanging stuff. We got all the Pyrex and bigger Fire King bowls over here, and then we're still sorting whatever's over here. And we got this guy just chilling out. But yeah, that's what I got. We're doing some dishes and cleaning some stuff. We get the dogs outside, sniffing around. That's what we got, and that's what we've been doing. So, if you like any of this material, come back. And thanks for stopping by and hanging out. This piece is pretty cool. I'll leave you with that one. Junk for days. Later.